Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered! And today, for your Patreon cast this week for Brood War, it's going to be Flash versus Terror here on Outsider. Bottom side of the map, we have the Teal Zerg player. It is Terror. And on the left side of the map here, it is the Green Terran player, Flash. Both players are playing under well-known Smurf names. And once again, the map is Outsider, site of several of my favorite replays from the last couple of years or so. Thanks again for watching Falcon Paladin. Hit that like button if you enjoy the videos. It does help me with the algorithm that YouTube uses to recommend me to other watchers of YouTube. Tornado? Says Flash. Nah, this is Outsider. This is, in fact, Outsider. A little bit of rectangles here. Anyway, I don't know what they're talking about here, but again, it's Terror who is just... He's been on a tear on the channel recently. I figured if anybody's going to slow him down, not that he has... He's not won every single one of the games I posted, okay? But if anybody's going to slow him down, it's going to be Flash. Even if it's a bit of an older Flash. I believe this is from 2015 or 2016 or so. So a bit of the newer Flashes compared to the older ones from 2005, 2006, 2007, which are older, and Flash is more abjectly terrifying. That said, it is still Flash, so I mean, you got to take him seriously. It looks like we're having a nice conversation here, which I can't see most of what they're talking about. I am so messed up with speed, you guys. I know this is the right speed, but by golly, everything just looks a little bit slow. Let's play a game, shall we? This drone speed right here. How different is this from this? Is it like super noticeably different? No! Why do they have two speeds that are so incredibly similar? It's dumb. And then you go like this, and it's clearly 2x. Don't understand. Anyway, looks like probably a 1-Rax expand here from Flash. Looks like that was a hatch firstorama, which means the bunker's coming up, which means the drones are being pulled. It's trying to see, are there any Marines trying to kill us that we can destroy? It's not a proxy, is it? It's not a proxy, but the rush distance isn't that far. Oh, the bunker's finished. Oh, wow. Wow, Terror. You are absolutely whoosh. Okay, you're pulling the drones here. This is so much lost mining time. I mean, sure, it wasn't a proxy. It was an aggressive play nevertheless, and pulling the drones was merited to a certain extent. But I don't know if, like, this is all of your workers, man. You have 11 drones. You have 4 drones back home that are working right now. And the rest of them went off on a jolly little journey to try to make this thing happen. 4 Lings in production. They need to get out now. They need to kill this Marine now. Here they come. It's going to be a race to the bunker. The body block on the SCVs is not quite there, but the Marine gets inside anyway, and the surround on the bunker isn't going to be enough to take it down. Let's check out the HP on that bunker. It's getting repaired. This is a major, major problem. He finally gets the bunker down. He does kill the Marines. He loses some workers there, but the aggression from Flash was as such. He wasn't exactly SCVing his face off either. He doesn't have a natural base. He was just making Marines and bringing SCVs across the map and therefore losing his own economy at the same time. So losing economy to respond to that is the correct thing to do. Terror handled that admirably, I will say. He was able to kill the bunker. Didn't kill it initially, which was a problem. Didn't prevent the 1 Marine from getting inside, which was a problem, but at the end it didn't work out for Flash because he was able to kill the other 2 Marines out here in the open before they showed up at the front door. And that's the trick here. Drones are faster than Marines, and they hit pretty hard. They do 5 damage per hit, which Marines don't have a ton of HP. 40, right? So pow, pow, pow. A lot of drones hitting you, and you can't really attack while moving. You can't attack while moving at all. So there's a lot of stutter stepping involved, and it's super annoying. But anyway, anywho, it should be good. So yeah, thanks everybody who is supporting me on patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 little dollar a month, $1 US a month. If you're watching this the week of June the 25th. Appreciate it. Gosh dang it, Google Calendar. I don't need you to notify me of things. Sorry, that was Google Calendar. I thought I had that tab closed. There are like 8 things I need to make sure are closed before I start casting. Also, Discord needs to be on server mode, like streaming mode, and I miss things every once in a while. Anywho, look at this wall. The medic and the SCV. Oh, hang on. He can't. Yeah, she can't repair through that. Oh, that medic almost got surrounded. Might actually die anyway here. Killing your first medic, not bad. I mean, everybody else is going to die. All the Zerglings are out. They're trapped, but they killed the medic, and they scouted what's happening. They saw no expansion at all. So the third base from Terror might be a little bit ambitious, if we're honest with ourselves here. He's getting the Sunkens, which are really important against this kind of an attack. There is no medic, which is going to help so much. So much against the incoming attack here. There's a fire bat, so Zerglings are a little bit less effective. That, oh my gosh, Lair. You're going 3-base Lair against, well, it was a 1-basing Flash here. We are now officially, oh, that fire bat is dead. Hey, Zerglings are better now. We made it, everybody. See, he doesn't have any Zerglings. Never mind. Zerglings are for the weak, says Terror. I shall protect myself with 3 Sunkens, and there's nothing you can do about that. And Flash knows it, and he's going to pull back for the time being. He doesn't want to get caught out in the open here when a bunch of Lings show up and try to murder him. Again, no Lings are here. None are any in production for Terror right now. Here's my thing. When I'm playing Zerg, to play the right way, like to play the way where you're just droning as much as you can, when you feel safe to do so, it feels like the riskiest thing in the world to me. Because in games where, like, I scout well and I see what the opponent is doing and I know when I'm safe to drone versus when I need to start making units, it's fine. But every once in a while, I'm not able to scout well. Like, they're defending my speed overlords, or they're not letting my Lings inside the base to see what's going on, and I'm like, I'm droning, but I don't know if I'm safe to do so, and it just feels like the most dangerous, death-defying act in the whole world to drone. I used to just be like, I'm making an army. I don't know what they're doing, so I'm going to make stuff and hope it works out, and then my economy sucks, and then they're not going to attack me for like 4 minutes, and then my economy's bad and I lose to the next push. Zerg is weird. It's a weird thing to play, but playing it the right way is hard to do. I'm trying to get there. I think all of us are trying to get better at this game, yeah? Yeah, I think we are. All right, Flash, the Spire on the way. All right, cool. So he does scout the Spire with the Scanner Sweep. Scanner Sweep. 2 of them are here, both of them. One of them with energy for a scan anyway. Another factory, or is that the first fac? First fac coming in from Flash. Oh, he snuck a drone through. Dang, Terror's taking a 4th base. Terror, this is so dangerous to me. This is the dangerousest. I don't know if I can support this action. It's okay. Range coming in from Flash. A 2-basing Flash versus a 4-basing Zerg seems so very scary, but it is 35 to 28 workers. Economy is better for the Zerg player, but Flash just has the better army at this stage, obviously, because there's like a Zergling out. Obviously, there's probably another one somewhere for Terra. I just don't know where it is. Hang on. He hasn't taken it yet. There you go. Now he takes the 4th base. Just sitting there for some time, thinking about his ways. 9 Mutalisks on the way. All right. 9 Mutas in production. Engineering Bay, done. Thank you for asking. Range for Marines, done. Thank you for asking. Missile turret construction, now? Yes, now. There it is. Turret coming up. 2 others coming up in places. I guess 1, 2, 3 are here in the natural base already. Excellent. Okay, so far so good. So the Mutas are all congregating. They're going to stack up. They're going to probably try to go for 11 of them, include the Overlord in the group so you can stack up with the Overlord. And here we go. Here goes the harass, trying to supply block Flash, knowing that he's not going to have a lot of available supply because that's a waste of resources. He's going to get that supply depot, and the supply block is not awesome because like 2 supply depots finish right then. Dang, Flash, you're so good at this game. How did you time that? Obviously, he didn't. But he did have additional supply depots coming in regardless, so he's fine. Maybe just 1 based on the math there. Yeah, probably just 1. He probably wasn't making 2 at a time because that's inefficient. That's not how Flash rolls. Hive. 9-minute Hive. Terror. What are you doing? What is even happening right now? So the Mutas are keeping the Marines at home, which is nice. Terror does have some Zerglings. Is he going to try? He's going to try to jump on this natural while the Marines are engaged inside the main base here, which could be pretty scary stuff. I love that Overlord perching spot, too. Right next to the Kodiak, or the Ursadon, rather. Hello, Ursadon. You have the flattest face for a bear I've ever seen. What a weird strategy. Is that another hatch? SCV scouts that one, and I think Scanner Sweeps just checked out these bases on the right side. Flash is in trouble. I'm just going to state this for the record. Flash is in a lot of trouble here. Ultralisk Cavern at 10 minutes is problematic. Mutalisk's taken down a turret, which gives them access to the mineral line. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I can't make the Mutalisk glaive sound, though. It's hard. Have you ever tried to make the Mutalisk glaive attack sound? I don't know if I can even, like, begin to consider how I would do that. Like, Archons, easy. Other stuff, fine. Mutalisks, no. Radiate coming in from Flash, as you expect him to do. This is just so much gas. He hasn't even saturated this other extractor on the right side. He has it. He's not getting gas from it yet because he doesn't really need it. He's sitting at 300 gas that he can't use yet. Well, he could if he wanted to make more mutas, but he's making an Ultralisk Cavern. And a Nidus Canal. 2 Nidus Canals. So he wants a Nidus, I assume, to this 3 o'clock and to this 12 o'clock. This is the other spawn location. This is a 3-player map, and I don't know that I've seen a player take this so early in an Outsider game ever. So here comes Flash, and Terror potentially might have just kind of macroed himself to death here. He's got 2 Ultras on the way, but Irradiate is done, and there's a Science Vessel here, and the Marines are scary with +1 attack, and there are Firebats and there are Medics. And the Irradiate on the Mutas is used, and the split is not super great, actually. Oh, that really wounded several of these Mutalisks, and a couple of them died. Oh no, Flash. Is it just too much? He's like, all right, if you're going to kill a base, kill the 12 o'clock, right? I don't want you to kill my natural. It was going to be hard to kill anyway because, oh my gosh, the 4 Sunkens are here. Oh. Nidus Canal popping and like 4 Ultras getting in there. I don't know if there's enough time, though. The Zerglings are trying to buy time for the Nidus Canal to finish. The Zerglings are all dead. A couple Marines went down there, but that is not a finished Nidus Canal, not by any stretch. Bam, 12 o'clock toast. That's okay. Terror was being greedy with this one. He can afford to lose it. He still has the right side gas, which is massive. He still has the right side minerals for the 3rd base, which is good. This is what's really going to help him win this game if he's going to win this game. Kite is plating just about done right now for their Zerg player. Firebat's like, I contributed. I got a participation trophy. Oh. So sad. Science Vessel Energy coming in. The Ultralisks are here with so much armor. All 5 armor, but no actual, well, not the 6 armor yet, but the 5 armor. But no attack upgrades. Nor are there any coming in. I mean, I guess you're gonna 2-shot the Marines? They don't have any armor. Maybe that's the trick here. He knows there's no armor for the Terran. So he doesn't need armor for the Zerg necessarily. The Scourge are trying to connect to the Science Vessels. This is a crazy close game right now. Here we go. Defensive Matrix is up. Ultralisks on top. Dark Swarm coming in here. Science Vessels are radiating everything they can possibly see, including Defilers, especially Mutalisks trying to jump on top of this army too. Flash is in full retreat. Back to the natural. There's so many Ultralisks, though. The Irradiate on the Ultra harming his buddies, but are there enough Marines here to hold against the onslaught of 6 Ultralisks? Oh, the Eraser trick on the Science Vessel to help kill the Zerglings and the Ultras. The hold here for Flash is intense. Science Vessel's getting taken down by Scourge. Mutalisks jumping on top in all of the chaos right now. The natural base has fallen. I mean, it's not dead, but there are Ultralisks in your face. It's 106 to 70 total supply for Terror. This is insanity out of Terror. How did he manage to get a 9 Ultralisk army at like the 12-minute mark of this match? The Irradiated Ultra is doing bonus damage to the SCVs. Ultras don't naturally do splash damage, but by golly, when they're irradiated, they certainly do. And all of these poor SCVs having a bad day. 101 to 56 total supply, just making Ultras and making Zerglings and jumping on in. Anabolic Synthesis isn't even done. This Ultra has 5 kills and finally gets taken down by Marines. But, I mean, we're still mining here for some reason. The priority for Terror has been to get up here into the production, which I can't necessarily fault him for that. But, like, a Dark Swarm right here would kind of be nuts. There's the Defiler, so let's do it. Bam. It does come down, and woo, good game. Flash taps out in 14 minutes and 56 seconds of some of the best StarCraft you are ever going to see. Dang! Dang, son. What's funny is every time I post a Flash replay where he wins, everybody's like, Flash wins another one. Boring. But like, look, man, he doesn't win everything. Look at what he just did. He just lost to Terror, who was terrorizing, who was terrorful. All the things. His name is dead appropriate. I need, like, how did he do that? How did he magically pull that off? Well, first of all, Flash went for a one-base attack that didn't really do a whole lot, right? He killed a couple drones, lost a lot of mining time here for Terror, but once Terror held that, he was ahead. He was able to drone a whole bunch. He basically secured his natural with a ton of Sunkens and not much else. And then he had no army. He had no standing army until his Spire was done, and he made Mutalisks, which he harassed with, bought time to expand to the right side, expand again to the right side. These are not easy to access if you just have ground units. Not at all. It's very, very hard to access. You have to go all the way around here if you're Flash, up the ramp, right? Up this ramp, down this ramp, to the other side, and then maybe you can set up a tank. And maybe you can hit this extractor, but you're not doing anything about this. Not unless you get dropships, which he didn't have. He was really focused on the ground army at the moment. And then by the time he was ready to move out, he had all his science vessels, he had his Marines, he had his Irradiate, he was ready to go. There were just so many Ultras, it didn't matter. Even Terror expanded to this bottom left side. He's so insane. It didn't matter. Like, the Ultras are just like, whatever. We have all of the armor, no attack upgrades at all. That is not important to us right now. Again, especially because the Marines did not have an armor upgrade. I think that's a huge part of it. He could two-shot the Marines with his attack. 20-20, bam, equals 40. The Marines are down. Amazing. Just amazing stuff. The Dark Swarms were on point. The Defiler play without the Defiler play, I think it goes a lot more differently. Obviously, spellcasters are what help you win these type of games. For any high-level game that goes past, 10 minutes, spellcasters are going to be a huge part of it, no matter what they are. This 12 o'clock did die, right? But again, that was just greed. That was just Terror, like, what can I get away with here? And no, he lost that. But I mean, that's better than Flash, like, getting dropships and showing up here. It's definitely better. So he lost the 12 o'clock, but again, he had the advantage he needed economically. Ridiculous. Ridiculous win there for Terror. I didn't know what to expect. I was not expecting, like, 8 Ultras at 12 minutes. I just wasn't. So end of the day, 69,000 points there for Terror, 59,000 for Flash. Ended up outproducing Flash, out-killing him, and losing fewer units. I mean, whatever on this one when there's Zerg involved. And just, yeah, outmined for gas, minerals, and outspent by about 7,000 resources. If you want to beat Flash, it's not easy, but Terror just kind of gave you a blueprint of how to do it right here. It was elite. It was so, so, so good. All right. Well, that's going to be it from me. Whew, this has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered and a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.